The hallway light is flickering again. Keys fall heavy in my shaking hands. Another night I made it through alone. Another night pretending I'm okay. Your name still glows inside my phone. Like a window I keep walking past. I tell myself I'll call you when I rest, but life keeps running faster than my breath. I thought love waited patiently, like pictures hanging on a wall. I never learned that growing older means having less time left to call. I wish I called my mama more before the silence learned your voice, before the world got loud enough to make forgetting feel like chores. I wish I called my mama more before time borrowed from your days. I never knew a simple hello could carry me through so many breaks. I played your message from last spring. You laughed and asked if I was warm. You said you prayed before you slept, so angels guard me through the storm. Your voice feels softer now somehow, like seasons resting in your throat. And suddenly I'm terrified of every word I never wrote. I chased horizons you once dreamed. I wore your courage like my skin. I didn't know the strength I claimed was something you had sown within. I wish I called my mama more before success felt cold and thin, before I learned that a crowded rooms can still feel emptier than sin. I wish I called my mama more before the years moved out too fast. I never knew my safest place was hidden inside ordinary paths. If I have children someday, I'll teach them how your hands felt warm, how you turn fear into direction, how you stay calm inside the storm. I'm sorry for the birthdays missed, for every call I let grow old. I thought your love was endless time. I didn't know love made this love. I wish I called my mama more before I learned how fragile years can be, before I understood that growing strong means knowing who carried me. I wish I called my mama more, but every word you gave still breathes in me. And if my children hear your lullabies, they'll know your love lives in the sleep. Tonight I'll call, no speeches planned. I just need to hear you say my name, because no matter where I stand, your voice still knows me the Your silence learned my name. That's how close we were. That's how alone I stayed. You never raised your voice. You never had to. You knew I stayed just to avoid the quiet. You looked at me like I understood what you were never saying, and I pretended I did, because loving you required it. I kept listening for something you never planned to give. I kept calling distant death. Your silence learned my name before your lips ever did. You didn't need to promise me I was already in. Your silence learned my name, and I called it intimacy. But love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone to finally speak. You showed up when it was easy. You disappeared when it was real. I memorized your patterns so you wouldn't have to feel. You never said goodbye. You just stopped explaining, and I stayed long enough to think that meant something. You stayed calm while I unraveled. You stayed quiet while I hold. You let me do the loving so you wouldn't have to choose. Your silence learned my name and erased it just as slow. Some people don't break hearts, they let them go unheard. I didn't fall for you. You felt like truth. Not fireworks, not something loud, just to come I didn't question. You didn't try to impress me, you just arrived and everything slowed down. I wasn't searching, but my heart stopped looking. You felt like truth. You felt like truth. Not perfect, not easy. You felt like truth. In the way you stayed still when I moved. You felt like truth. You felt like truth. You listened without fixing. You stayed without asking. You didn't promise forever. You just meant now. And somehow that was stronger than every word I heard before. You didn't shine. You grounded me. You felt like truth. You felt like truth. Not something imagined. You felt like truth. I didn't need to believe I knew. You felt like true. You felt like true. Some love feels exciting. Some love feels honest. You felt like true. You felt like true. And maybe that's why you stay so deep. No illusion, no proof. You felt like true. You felt like true.
You touch me first, and nothing felt the same. You pulled me close like you already knew what I would feel when I fell into you. Oh, your hands were louder than the words you spoke, touching every story that the silence wrote. The air got heavy and the night got warm. You started fire with the softest foam. I didn't know desire could sound like this, and breathing turned into a burning kiss. If this is wrong, then why does it fit? If we let go, we'll never admit everything changed the moment we met. I'm trying to stay, trying to forget. You touched me first, right under my skin. You made the quiet turn into sin. You touched me first, and now I can't sleep. Your memory lingers, running too deep. Now every shadow has a shape inside. Every heartbeat has nowhere to hide. My body remembers every place you were, the way you moved, the way I heard you purr. You left a mark that the light can't find, the kind that lives in the back of my mind. I didn't choose this, it chose me. Your touch unlocked what I couldn't see. If this is wrong, then why does it fit? If we let go, we'll never admit everything changed the moment we met. I'm trying to stay, trying to forget. You touched me first, right under my skin. You made the quiet turn into sin. You touched me first, and now I can't sleep. Your memory lingers, running too deep. Under the blankets, under the breath, under the rhythm, under what's left. Touch after touch, night after night. Every soft moment still holding tight. You touched me first, right under my skin. You made the quiet turn into sin. Ooh, you touched me first. Can't sleep. Your memory lingers, running too deep. You touch me first. First.
You didn't save me, you stabilized me. You didn't fix my life, you gave it balance, and somehow that changed everything. I wasn't falling apart, I was standing just tired of carrying my weight alone. I had strength, but no direction, motion without rest. And you stood next to me, not in front, not behind, just there. Heart, you made it steady. You didn't promise magic, you stayed consistent, and that was love to me. You didn't ask me to change, you let me breathe like I finally had space to be real. I didn't become smaller, I became calm. Love didn't happen, loudly it settled like something finally aligned. You didn't save me, you stabilized me. And I don't need more than that. If the world shakes, I know where I stand. Right here with you. You stayed longer than you meant to, and I loved you longer than I should have. You never planned to ruin me, you just didn't plan to stay. You treated love like something that happened on the way. I was building something permanent, from moments you would forget. You were already halfway gone when we first met. I kept asking myself if this was all I deserved. You kept living like nothing was at stake. You stayed longer than you meant to, and I paid for every day. I thought time and commitment, you thought time would fade. You stayed longer than you meant to, just enough to feel real, just enough to leave damage without ever having to feel it. You were careful with your words, but careless with my heart. You gave me just enough truth to keep me in the dark. You never asked me to wait, I chose it anyway. That's how I learned the difference between love and delay. You didn't break me suddenly, you wore me down slow by letting me hope where you already knew you wouldn't go. You stayed longer than you meant to, and I called it fate. Some people don't live loudly, they stay until it's too late. You stay longer than you meant to. You stay longer than you meant to.
When you say my name that slow, the whole world learns how to breathe again. I was lost in the dark for so long, then your voice pulled me back in. I've been walking through nights with no meaning, smiling just to survive the days. Every heart I touched felt distant, every love just faded away. And you looked at me like you knew me, like you saw what I never said. In your silence I heard the truth, in your eyes I felt myself again. I don't need the stars tonight, they fall when you're this close. I don't need to be strong anymore, you already hold me whole. When I breathe, it's only because of you. When I fall, you're the ground I choose. Every broken part inside my chest finds a reason when you exist. I don't run, I don't hide, I don't fight, I just stay where you make me feel alive. This is love, no disguise, no disguise. This is where I breathe again. I've been loved but never this deeply, never seen, never understood. You don't fix me, you don't save me, you just love me like someone should. When the noise gets loud in my head, you turn chaos into calm. I don't need promises forever, I just need you here right now. If the world breaks into flames, I'll still find you in the smoke. Every fear I ever had loses power when you hold me close. When I breathe, it's only because of you. When I fall, you're the ground I choose. Every broken part inside my chest finds a reason when you exist. I don't run, I don't hide, I don't fight, I just stay where you make me feel alive. This is love, no disguise, no disguise. This is where I breathe again. I don't need perfection, I just need your truth. If loving you is dangerous, then let me lose everything but you. When I breathe, it's only because of you. Even silence sounds beautiful with you. If this world forgets my name, I'll still know yours, I'll still stay. I don't ask for heaven or signs. You're enough every single time. This is love, this is real, this is when I finally breathe again. Just stay.
You feel me before I speak. I don't rush the moment, I let it lean toward me. People talk fast when they're unsure. I don't need that. I watch the room settle when I step in, like something shifts. Attention follows calm. You feel me before I speak. Before I move, before I move, before I decide. You feel me before I speak. And that's when I know I don't have to try. I don't explain, I don't compete. You feel me before I speak. I don't reach for eyes, they find me. I don't touch first, I wait. And somehow that's louder. I learned the weight of time and the power of pause. Confidence doesn't announce itself. You feel me before I speak. Before leaning close, before leaning close, before I decide. You feel me before I speak. And the space reacts. I don't chase energy, I carry. You feel me before I speak. Presence isn't volume, it's gravity. You feel me before I speak. And I let that be known. You feel me before I speak. And I let that be enough. Before I speak. Night didn't ask us to stay. We stayed anyway. That's why it hurt. We didn't fall apart loudly. There was no scene. Just two people slowly realizing this wasn't a place to live. You stopped reaching for me before I stopped trying. That's when I knew I was already alone. I kept holding the moment like it could save us. You kept letting it pass like it already had. The night didn't ask us to stay. We stayed out of fear. I thought silence meant closeness. You thought silence meant clear. The night didn't ask us to stay. Stay because leaving felt worse. But love shouldn't feel like survival. You look peaceful beside me, like nothing was wrong. I was counting seconds, hoping you'd prove me wrong. I learned how to cry quietly so you wouldn't notice. That's when loving you started feeling like loss. You were already gone emotionally. I was just late to accept it. Some endings don't arrive, they reveal themselves. The night didn't ask us to stay. We stayed and paid the cost. Some loves don't end in goodbye, they end in exhaustion.
I was tired of proving myself, tired of chasing something else. I didn't see what I could be. You saw it quiet. I talked about my doubts at night. You listen without trying to fight. You didn't push, you didn't rush. You trusted me enough. When I was lost, you stayed calm. You never told me who to be. You just held on. She believed first when I had nothing to show. She believed first before the world would know. When my voice was weak and my hands would shake, she believed first, and that changed my fate. I questioned every step I took. You never questioned my heart. You saw strength where I saw fear. You stood beside me in the dark. I didn't need a perfect plan. I just needed someone to stand by next to me, steady and true. That someone was you. You didn't say, you didn't say, you didn't leave, you didn't say, you just reminded me, you didn't say who I could be, you didn't say. She believed first when I got nothing to show. She believed first before the world would know. When my voice was weak, when my hands were shaking, she believed first, and that changed my fate. You didn't ask for promises, you didn't ask for proof. You believe in the man I was still becoming. That kind of love Your lips move first before any word was born. Your kiss told truths you were scared to speak, pulling every thought from the edges of the week. You leaned in slow and the world went numb. Nothing louder than the place we came from. Your breath on mine wrote the night in ink. Every quiet moment made me overthink, and I knew right then what the silence meant. All the hidden chapters, all the time we spent in every pause. I hear your need in every breath. I feel you breathe. What your mouth didn't say, body confessed. Every kiss said stay, pressed against my chest. What your mouth didn't say, your pulse wrote instead. Every whisper of touch, every thought we shared. I held your jaw and you let go more than any voice ever did before. Your lips trembling like words undone. Your taste like truth burning in the sun. You bit my tongue like you fear goodbye. I understood the reason why. Desire speaks the language we trust. Skin to skin, fight to dust. I hear your need in every breath. I feel you bleed. What your mouth didn't say, your body confessed. Every kiss said stay, pressed against my chest. What your mouth didn't say, your pulse wrote instead. Every whisper instead, every thought we shared. Your kiss said don't leave. Your kiss said I bite. Your kiss said I feel. Your kiss said I. Your kiss said come closer. Your kiss said don't leave. Your kiss said it I break. Your kiss said I rise. Your kiss said don't leave. Your kiss said I break. Your kiss said I feel. Your kiss said awake. Your kiss said come closer. Your kiss said I'm yours. Your kiss said remember. Your kiss opened doors. Oh, what your mouth didn't say, your eye confessed. Every kiss said stay, your eyes my chest. What your mouth didn't say, your pulse wrote instead. Every whisper of text. What your mouth didn't say, every kiss and press. Every kiss said stay, your kiss my chest. What your mouth didn't say, your pulse wrote instead. Every whisper understand. Every thought everything.
Today is not about the dress or the room or the sound of applause. Today is about the life we're choosing. All the moments let us hear quietly without asking for permission. Every step, every doubt, every lesson prepared this day. Not for perfection, not for display, but for truth. Today we're not celebrating love, we're committed to it. Not for when it's beautiful, but for when it's real. Hands trembling, heart steady. We don't need to explain what we already know. This isn't a promise made in emotion, it's a decision made in peace. If time paused right now, this would be enough. Today is about the life we're choosing. Every morning, every version, every season together. No audience, no performance, just us beginning.
This is the end. Make it real. Your breath on mine in the quiet room. Pulled every shadow in the bloom. Your fingertips wrote on my skin stories we swore we'd never begin. Our hearts beat close in a bar all night, half in the dark, half in the light. I felt your truth under every kiss, a pulse that sounded just like this. If love is a secret, then keep it with me. Tell me you still want more, even after the fire. Tell me you still want more, even after desire. Tell me you still want more, even when we're done. Tell me you still want more, when the night meets the sun. Your voice trembled like a closing door, soft and uncertain, asking for more. Your hands held mine in a fragile lace, every line drawn across your face. You whispered stay, though the day was near, and every goodbye was heavy with fear. If passion burns, then impressions remain, holding the heat inside the pain. If love is a secret, then keep it with me. Tell me you still want more, even after the fight. Tell me you still want more, even after desire. Tell me you still want more, even when we're done. Tell me you still want more, when the night meets the sun. Even when silence pulls at the seams, even when distance echoes in dreams, even when daylight keeps us apart, I'll still feel you living deep in my heart. Tell me you still want more, no, 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 no. After the night, no, no, no. After desire. Tell me you still want more, no, no. Even when we're done. Tell me you still want more, no, no. When the night meets the sun. Tell me you still want more. Tell me you still want more, when the night meets the sun. If this is the make it real. I don't wake up missing you like I used to do. I've learned how to breathe again, learned how to move. I don't check the past anymore, I don't ask why. Some answers never come, and I let them lie. I don't need your voice to feel what was real. Some love doesn't leave, it just learned how to heal. I'm still loving you, but it doesn't hurt. It's quiet now, it knows its worth. I'm still loving you without holding on. Some love stays with you even when it's gone. I see your name in ordinary days, in small things and familiar ways. I like a wound, more like a star, a sign of who we are. I don't wish things were different, I don't change our past. I just carry the good and let the rest pass. I don't ask for more, I don't feel regret. I love you honestly, and that's enough. I'm still loving you, but it doesn't hurt. It's quiet now. It knows its worth. I'm still loving you without holding on. Some love stays with you even when it's gone. Love doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes it means letting go. Sometimes it means remembering without needing more. I'm still loving you, and I'm at peace. I don't need forever. I just need a meeting. I'm still loving you, and I finally see out of you. Didn't mean loving you. I'm still loving you. Oh, 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 oh. We started as road edge, learning love by repetition, mistaking comfort for progress, routine for direction. I thought time was on our side. I treated days like they were ends, not knowing love counts moments. When you stop being present. Oh, I felt it before the damage. Not in fights, not in tears, but in how your silence started, sounded rehearsed. You spoke in calm explanations. I listened for intention, but love explained too carefully often hides hesitation. Ooh. Roadies became sabotage, without anger, without blame. We kept using the same words while they stopped meaning the same. Well, nothing shattered loudly, nothing pushed us apart. We just misunderstood love until it forgot our names. Oh, I confused patience with delay, space with emotional safety, thinking stability meant staying, not realizing staying meant choosing. I postponed us respectfully, one tomorrow at a time, until tomorrow stopped visiting and left us behind. I turned attachment into waiting into self-control, self-control into silence into letting go. I didn't need perfect love, just love that showed up, because promises sound beautiful until they replace touch. Oh, I didn't betray you with another heart. I betrayed us with time, letting habits slowly erode what honesty could have saved. I didn't leave out of anger,
I left out of clarity. When love requires translation, it's already losing fluency.
Some love ends in chaos, some love ends in sound, ours faded in language, when meaning broke down.
Our age became sabotage, not cruel, not violent, just two people loving sincerely without listening carefully. No.
Stay when I breathe, don't fade. When I need you the most, I was lost in the quiet of me. Now your name feels like home. I learned how to smile without asking, how to carry the weight on my back. I learned how to walk through the noise, still alone in a room full of facts. Every night I kept the lights low, so my heart wouldn't show what it hides. Then your shadow crossed my window, and the dark finally opened its eyes. If I fall, don't let go of my hand. If I shake, say my name slow. I don't need you to understand, just stay when I breathe. Straight when my voice turns thin in the night. Stay when I breathe, breathe when I'm scared of the quiet inside. I don't ask you to save me, just don't leave. Stay when I breathe. I've been strong for the people watching. I've been calm when the ground wasn't fair. I've been everything they needed, still nobody noticed my prayers. You don't fix me, you don't try, you just listen, you don't run. That's the reason I'm still alive. That's the place where my fear comes undone. If I break, don't change your tone. Say it soft like you always do. I don't need a perfect road, I just need a night with you. Stay when I breathe, breathe when my hands start letting go. Stay when I breathe, breathe when the silence gets too loud at home. I don't need you to save me, just believe. Stay when I breathe. I was built from almost and maybes, from doors that never stayed. You looked at me like I was enough before I learned my own name. If love is staying without a promise, then don't promise, just stay. Stay when I breathe, breathe when the night asks who I am. Stay when I breathe, breathe when I forget where I stand. If the world pulls me under, don't leave. Stay when I breathe. Stay when I breathe. Don't fade, don't fade. Stay.
Something shifted inside me. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic. It didn't break the room, it just moved quietly right under my skin. You were still smiling, still talking the same, but I wasn't standing where I used to stand. I didn't leave, but I felt myself move. Something shifted inside me, and I can't pretend it didn't. And now I feel everything different. I didn't ask for it, I didn't fight it. Inside me, something shifted inside me. Something shifted inside me. Something shifted inside me. Something shifted inside me. I still touched you, still listened, still said I'm fine, but my chest stopped answering the way it used to. Your voice reached me a second later, like my heart was stepping back without permission. You didn't hurt me, you changed me. Something shifted inside me, inside me, inside me. Not away from who I was, inside me, inside me. And I don't know how to undo it. I still feel you, but not the same. Inside me, inside me. Something shifted inside me. Some changes don't ask, they arrive. And once they're here, you're never exactly inside me, inside me, inside me, inside me, inside me. Something shifted inside me, something shifted inside me. 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 Something shifted inside me.
It happened on an ordinary day. No one in no dramatic scene. You spoke so calm, so far away, like this meant nothing to you. I searched your eyes for something real, a crack it down, a reason why. But you were already somewhere else, and I was still trying to survive. I asked if this was temporary. You didn't answer me. Your silence said everything. It was a sudden goodbye. I didn't see it coming. One moment we were alive, the next I was nothing. It was a sudden goodbye, no time to prepare. You walked out so quietly, like love was never there. I replayed every small mistake, every word I didn't say. Try to find a moment where I pushed you away. I held the house, the memory, like they could make you stay. But places feel so empty when love decides to leave. You said you needed space, you said you needed air, but you took all the oxygen when you left me there. It was a sudden goodbye. How did it seem complete? A moment we were alive, the next I was nothing. It was a sudden goodbye, no time to prepare. You walked out so quietly, like love was never there. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't break a thing. You just removed yourself from everything. I wasn't ready to let go, I was still holding on to a future you had already gone from. It was a sudden goodbye, and it changed everything. The way I trust, the way I love, the way I breathe. It was a sudden goodbye that I stayed standing still, trying to understand what never will. You left before I could say
The city sleeps, but the night's awake, and every breath we take feels like fate. The air is soft, the lights are low. Something in you pulls me close. I know your voice a whisper through my mind, the kind of sound I can't rewind. You move like rhythm wrapped in skin. Every step draws me deeper in. I feel your fire under my skin. The pull begins, I let it win. You don't need to say a word. I feel everything you've ever heard. Temptations in the air tonight. Every look feels like a spark of light. No more reason, no more lines, just your heartbeat close to mine. Temptation is calling out my name, soft and slow, I can't escape the flame. The air between us starts to glow. Every glance says what we both know. Your shadow dances against the wall, and I can't fight this pull at all. The room is spinning, slow and sweet, two heartbeats learning how to meet. You touch my hand, the world stands still, and every breath bends to your will. Temptations in the air tonight. Every look feels like a spark of light. No more reason, no more lines, just your heartbeat close to mine. Temptation is calling out stars align. Temptation, your soul and mine. Temptations in the air tonight. Touch turns dark to light. We don't need to say a word. Our silence is the sweetest hurt. Temptation, calling out my name, soft and slow. I can't escape the flame. Let the night remember this. Let the stars fall where we kiss. The air still hums your melody. Your fire lives inside of me. Temptation feels like fate. Can't wait. Temptation forever mine.
It wasn't loud, it wasn't plain. Just a moment I didn't understand. A simple night, a quiet place. And then I saw your face. I wasn't ready, I wasn't strong. I was just tired of moving on. But something in the way you smile made time slow down for a while. I didn't know your name, I didn't know your past. I just knew something in me was changing fast. First night, nothing felt the same. I didn't know your story, but I felt your name. That first night, I forgot my fear for the first time in my life. I felt so neat. We talked like we had time to waste, like the world, the weight outside that place. Your life felt warm and real, like something I could find in a fear. I didn't promise, I didn't lie. I didn't know what this would be, but in your eyes I saw the light. The look that lied like hope to me. I ain't a savior, but you could tell. I was carrying a lie last night. Nothing felt the same. I didn't know your story, but I felt your name. The first night, I forgot my feel for the first time in my life. I felt so near. I didn't know love could arrive so quiet. No fireworks, no perfect timing. Just two souls tied up running, standing still without a do. Last night I let my guard fall. Last night I didn't know your future. Last night, but I wanted it all. That first night, last night, before life got hard, I didn't know I was needed. It set up my heart. Last night, last night, last night, last night, last night, my heart. Last night, last night, last night, last night, last night, my heart. Last night, last night, last night, last night, last night, my heart. Last night, last night, last night, last night, my heart. How about it like fools? Ooh, yeah. Before our mouths ever could. Your skin said stay when your voice said leave. Hands protrude from what we believe. Every touch wrote stories we couldn't face. Every breath confessed what words erased. You leaned too close for goodbye to fit. Our hearts spoke louder than we would admit. The night chose us with a quiet side, lifting truth where our minds denied. Distance was real, then why did we fall? Our body life, saying more than we allowed. When the silence got too loud, holding on to something true. Our body life, every time I touched you, maybe like no. Every time I touch you, yeah. Your lips said no, but they tasted mine. We crossed that line in the softest design. Your heartbeat answered a question unasked, undoing the armor we carefully masked. Your fingers tremble like truth and heat, pulling me deeper in pulse and beat. If love was wrong, then desire was right, and both took shape in the dark that night. If distance was real, then why did we fall? Our body lies, saying more than we allowed. When the silence got too loud, holding on to something true. Every time I touch you, body like boy. Every time regret. The hands recall what the voice won't say. The truth survives in the heat we obey. Our body lies, saying more than we allow. When the silence got too loud, holding on to something true. Nobody rest. Every time I touch you, my body lies first. Every time I touch you,
yeah. Move me like you're watching. Slow fire, no caution. I don't rush, I'm locking. Every move hypnotic. Move me like you're watching. Low lights, no talking. I roll slow, I'm glowing. Every curve in motion. I feel it in my hips, my waist. Slow control, I set the pace. I don't hide, I take my space. You follow close, you love the chase. Yeah. I breathe low, I turn around. Every step shakes the ground. I don't shout, I pull you down. Quiet heat, the loudest sound. Eyes on me, don't blink. Kinda slow, feel the sink. No touch, just think. I move once you sing. Move me like you're watching. I go low then soften. I don't stop, I'm locking. Slow hips, unlocking. Move me like you're watching. I stay calm, you're melting. I roll back, you're falling. Every move you're calling. Slow, side to side. Feel the rise. Let it show. You already know. I dress my body in attention. No words, pure attention. I don't promise, I suggest it. I'll make you wait, that's the tension. Yeah. I leave the room without a sound. Every hour when I turn around, I don't chase, I hold my ground. I move slow, you spellbound. Back, then drop, roll it soft, don't stop. Breathe, then slide, feel it build inside. No rush, take time, read my body, not my mind. I don't cross, I redesign. Every move, a sign. Move me like you're watching. Slow fire, no caution. I don't rush, I'm locking. Every move, hit hypnotic. Slow, slow. Side to side. Slow. Feel the ride.
oh yeah. I woke up with a calm inside, like everything was finally right. No fear waiting in my chest, no weight I had to fight. I looked at you and understood all the roads that led me here. Every scar, every doubt suddenly felt clear. I didn't need more time, I didn't need a sign. I just knew this moment was mine. This was my best day. Not because life was perfect, but because I felt complete. I wasn't chasing tomorrow, I wasn't running away. I was right where I needed to be. On my best day, I've seen nights that broke my will, days that tested all my strength. But standing here with you gave meaning to the pain. I didn't need the world to stop, I didn't need the past erased. All I needed was this moment to feel safe. I didn't ask for more, I didn't question fate. I finally learned how to stay. This was my best day. Not because life was perfect, but because I felt complete. I wasn't chasing tomorrow, I wasn't running away. I was right where I needed to be. On my best day, if everything disappeared tonight, I was still happy. It's a moment I can't carry for the rest of my life. No fear, no doubt, just love. This was my best day, and I remember it this way. Not for what I gained, but for what I felt. I didn't need forever, I just needed today to know I was alive. On my best day, my best day was me with you.
My body remembered for my heart, it knew the truth right from the start. I move too slow, it hits too hard. My body leaves, my heart falls apart. My body remembered before my heart. Slow hips talking in the dark. You lost control, I found my part. I'm moving power sharp and soft. I felt it in my skin, my waist. Every touch you couldn't replace. My body spoke, my heart delayed. I danced my truth, you stay the same. To say my name, you said it wrong. My body knew I didn't belong. I stayed too quiet for too long. Now every move is where I'm strong. My body remembered for my heart. Before the lies, before the scars, I broke your rules, I broke the chart. I moved too slow, it hits too hard. Move slow, body knows. Move slow, let it show. Move slow, take control. Move slow, body knows. I learned to move without your hands. Slow motion. motion, dangerous plans. My curves don't need your demands. I dance for me, you understand. I wear my confidence like skin. No permission, no discipline. I don't wait love to let me in. I let my body always win. Left, right, roll it tight, slow glide. Feel the light, no rush, no fear. Every curve is crystal clear. I don't hide, I don't start. My body leads, not my heart. My body leads, not my heart. My body remember for my heart. It knew the truth right from the start. You watched me move, you fell apart. I stayed in power, sharp and soft. Move slow, body know. Move slow, let it show. Move slow, take control. Move slow, body know.
Your kiss changed the air we breathe. Yeah. The night felt safe until you leaned in slow. Your lips tasting like somewhere I used to know. The floor stopped moving, the walls pulled tight. Everything shifted in that moment of light. Your breath on mine made the silence bloom. And I swear the shadows meant to make us room. The world outside felt quiet and far, while you lit the dark like a trembling star. I never knew the truth could feel like heat. I never knew my heart could skip a beat. Kisses that changed the room, turned stillness into fire. Kisses that changed the room, turn whisper into desire. Kisses that changed the room, where time forgot to move. Kisses that changed the room, where love began to prove. Your hands found places I thought were gone, touching stories I've never spoken on. Your lips wrote lines my voice couldn't reach. Every kiss a lesson only bodies teach. The lights got soft, the ceiling low. The quiet pulse like a river flow. I felt the moment folding me tight, pulling me deeper into your night. I never knew the truth could feel like heat. I never knew my heart could skip a beat. Kisses that changed the room, turn stillness into fire. Kisses that changed the room, turn whisper into desire. Kisses that changed the room, where time forgot to move. Kisses that changed the room, where love began to prove. Lights dim, heart spin, lips spark, skin thin, world fade, breath trade, love made unafraid. Kisses that change the room, turn stillness into fire. Kisses that change the room, turn whisper into desire. Kisses that change the room, where time forgot to move. kisses that changed the room, where love began to prove a room. Still remember your kiss.
I don't rush my words anymore. I let the silence answer first. I used to explain myself until I noticed who was listening and who wasn't. I walk slower, but nothing pulls me back. I don't need the room to understand me. Conversations, they already said what they meant. If you reach for who I was, you'll miss me. I'm not standing there anymore. Peace changed my posture. I rose different and not distant, just a dust away. Till it isn't. I rose different. I rose different. And that's all I say. Different. I loved you without making noise. I stayed composed, I stayed poised. I gave you silence, not a choice. That's why you never heard my voice. I loved you without making noise. A heart sharp, mind slow poise. You play my love like broken toys. I stay quiet, stay noise. I stay when leaving felt too loud. A smile beneath a breaking cloud. You love the fire, I love the doubt. I fell too deep, you never found. I trace your name on empty nights. Same mistakes, different fights. You wanted sparks, I wanted signs. You burning out, I read the lines. I been my truth to feel your skin. I held my breath, you breathed me in. I spoke in hearts, you heard in sins. We were losing, we couldn't win. I love you without making noise. I hear my pain behind my voice. You play with hearts like broken toys. I stay quiet, you stay noise. Quiet, quiet, quiet. I stay quiet. hips, new rules, new plans. My body knew before my mind. What you lost, I had to find. I wore my silence like a dress, soft, dangerous, effortless. You wanted more, I wanted less. Now I glow in self-respect. I stop explaining how I feel. Soft can cut and still be real. I don't beg love, I let it kneel. I don't chase, I choose to heal. Move slow, let him stare. Feel your body everywhere. No rush, no fear. Quiet power, crystal clear. No apologies in my tone. Quiet strength, feels like home. I don't break, I don't destroy. I bloom soft without a noise. I loved you without making noise. I kept my calm, I kept my poise. You lost the woman, not a toy. I stayed quiet, that was the choice. Quiet, quiet, quiet. I stayed quiet, you stay noise. Quiet, quiet, quiet. I kept my poise, that was the choice. I stayed quiet. I loved you without permission. You never stopped me. That was the answer. You only reached for me when the world was quiet, when love didn't need witnesses. By daylight you became careful, like I was a feeling you couldn't afford. I kept mistaking your comfort for commitment. I kept calling it survival love. I loved you without permission, like love was something I owed. I stayed where I wasn't chosen, because being chosen felt temporary. You never promised me anything. You just stayed long enough for me to believe. You didn't take my heart, you let me give it. That's what made it hurt. You stayed in my life longer than you stayed in the room. I mistook your absence for depth. I mistook my patience for love. I loved you without permission, and learned a quiet cause. Some loves don't end in goodbye, they end in self-respect. I smile so nobody asks. I learned it early, how to look fine, how to nod at the right time, how to laugh without feeling it, how to hide what doesn't fit. They say you look good and I say thanks, like that answers everything. It's easier to perform than explain. I smile so nobody asks. Nobody asks what's heavy in my chest. I smile so nobody asks. Nobody asks why I'm always tired. I keep it light, I keep it safe. I smile so nobody asks. I show up, I stay polite, I don't let the cracks be loud. My pain, learned how to whisper so it wouldn't scare the room. I'm not dramatic, I'm just empty, but emptiness looks calm. No one questions silence when it's quiet. I smile so nobody asks. Nobody asks why I disappear at night. I smile so nobody asks. Nobody asks why I don't talk about myself. I don't want pity, I want peace. I smile so nobody asks. Sometimes the mask isn't lying, it's protecting what's left. I smile so nobody asks. Nobody asks. And that's how I survive. No tears, no scenes, just control. I smile so nobody asks. Nobody asks.
I grew up watching doors stay closed. Dreams felt heavy, hands felt cold. I learned early how to wait while others moved ahead of me. They had comfort, they had names. I had hope and quiet pain. Every night I told myself this wouldn't be my destiny. I stayed silent, I stayed small, but inside me something called. I came from empty beginnings, but I carried something strong. I had nothing but belief when everything felt wrong. I walked alone through doubt and fear when no one knew my name. I came from empty beginnings, but I was never empty inside. I watched time move differently for people born with certainty, while I counted every step, afraid to fall, afraid to stop. I learned patience, learned control, learned how hunger shapes the soul. Every failure made me see how much this life was asking me. I didn't shout, I didn't fight, I just kept going every night. I came from empty beginnings, but I carried something strong. I had nothing but belief when everything felt wrong. I walked alone through down and fear when no one knew my name. I came from empty beginnings, but I was never empty inside. I didn't want to be rich, I just wanted to belong. I didn't want perfection, I just wanted to be strong. Every scar I didn't show, every tear I let go, built the man I am today in ways no one will know. I came from empty beginnings. Now I understand what I survived was shaping who I am. I had nothing but belief, and belief became my guide. I came from empty beginnings that I'm still spinning inside. Don't say my mouth out loud. Not here, not now. Touch the wall, turn the light down low. You breathe close, like you already know. Your fingers trace what your voice can't say. Every truth whispers in the dark this way. No windows open, just the heat of our skin. Your heartbeat tells me where the night begins. Breaking rules we should have never found. Every secret start to make a sound. If they hear us breathing, if they catch us dreaming, we'll lose everything we never had, and everything we needed. So don't say my name out loud. We're too close to be forgiven. Your body writes the words, your lips erase the distance. Don't say my name out loud. Just let the moment take you in the dark, in the hut. You know I'll never fake you. You pull me in and the room disappears. Your hands confess more than the past I fear. Shadow to shadow, we melt where we stand. My voice get lost in the lines of your hand. Nothing is simple when desire is real. Nothing is honest like the way you feel. We're not supposed to be this close tonight, but sometimes wrong is the only right. If they hear us breathing, if they catch us dreaming, we'll lose everything we never had, and everything we needed. So don't say my name out loud, we're too close to be forgiven. Your body writes the words, your lips erase the distance. Don't say my name out loud, just let the moment take you. In the dark, in the hush, you know I'll never fake you. Say nothing, just fall deeper in the fire. Say nothing, just answer every desire. Say nothing, your touch is the proof. Say nothing, I'll follow the truth. So don't say my name out loud, we're too close to be forgiven. Your body writes the words, your lips erase the distance. Don't say my name out loud, just let the moment take you. In the dark, you know I'll never fake you. We're too close to be forgiven. Your body writes the words, your lips erase the distance. Don't say my name out loud, just let the moment take you. In the dark, in the heart, you know I'll never fake you.